Yeah, the only thing we lost to was two. Yeah, that was the only thing we lost to tonight. We took down everything else. Gosh, this deck is so much fun. I can't even... Whew. What was Bratterskull playing? Wasn't this the zoo guy? It's usually a good matchup for us, yeah, Overmaster. I think that we just... We maybe just didn't see the stuff we needed on time. We somewhat missed the engineered explosives today. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe we'll put it back in. Engineered explosives? We could maybe try to squeeze one back in. Am I sure that T&M is a good matchup? You're kind of slow. Oh, it's easy matchup, Magus. We just lock them out. It's actually easy. Actually, most of the combo decks of the format we're very favored against. Just ask Overmaster. We, if they're a combo deck, we just lock them out. It's really easy. We've got some... They're not quite infinite Magus, but they're incremental counter spells. And the more blue mana that we amass on the table, the more times that we can counter either negate or actually hard counter through Prodigy, through Glenalondra plus Sage of Fables combo. We can actually just keep countering their spells. When we lost to T&M, would there have been a way to blow it out with a tutored? No, we took the Emrakul. Magus, it's fine if you don't believe in the deck, but we're putting up amazing results, friend. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fight with you about this. We were doing amazing with the deck. But you weren't here to watch tonight. It's too bad. And he scoops. Ad Nauseam is the easiest match for the deck you've ever seen. Yeah, Ad Nauseam's hilarious. I wish we still had that replay. That was last league. We played Ad Nauseam, and what did we do? We like bounced his oh god, that match was hilarious. Serene says I believed in this deck the whole time. How does Ad Nauseam even win? Matches have been hilariously entertaining. Well, you're welcome, Irish. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, like today, everybody was really generous today. Oh my gosh, we got so many donations for the second bridge. Thank you guys so much. We were really showered in just generosity today. I wanted to thank all of you who are still here. Even if you're not here, I wanted to say thank you for all the tickets and the money and everything to get this deck where it has been. Thank you so much for everything, guys. You guys are so awesome. And we got more emotes coming. We've got more content coming. I'm going to be writing articles for a few more people other than just Card Hoarder, potentially. But that's in the works. Obviously, my first priority is still writing articles for Patreon, still writing articles for Card Hoarder. But I might be writing for a few other people, so I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it, guys. A lot of great things are happening for the stream, and it's your fault. It's your fault, because you guys are here, and you watch, and you care. So thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. It's been a lot of fun. We put a fresh screenshot of the latest list. This is Wizard Wombo Combo version 1.7. This is the one that we 4-1 today in the league with. Only lost one match. That's not bad at all for a new deck. Anyways, thank you guys. We had 8 ways to win. We chose the most fun way, letting him die. Yeah, bouncy on life. No, wait, I thought he died to the Lab Maniac. I thought he went for the Lab Maniac and then we bounced his Lab Maniac and he died to a draw spell. Are you sure? Yesterday we bounced Lab Man. Yeah. And then we viled in Glenn to counter the Lightning Storm. Overman says we punted and still won. No, I just wanted to see where we could go with the deck. But yes, we probably still should have just bounced the Phyrexian on life in the end step with a Venser. Uncounterable Venser. That was so much fun. I'm just glad you guys have been here hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. There was one more match I wanted to look at though. Before I close this league and we start a new one. The last match I wanted to observe. Oh, it's what ties the whole deck together, actually. Otherwise, we couldn't consistently find the combo in the matches where we need infinite counterspells. We also wouldn't be able to find the sowers or the masters on time. It's actually the most important part of the deck, believe it or not. It allows you to find the combo pieces. This is still my favorite match. Hang on. It allows you to find the things that you need. Now, if it was sorcery speed, I would agree. I'd think Ether Mage was too cute. We actually originally were only running 1, then we bumped it to 2, and once we bumped it to 3, the deck actually started to coalesce and start winning a lot more and a lot more consistently. Actually, Mastermind's back because of its synergy with Bridge, and you'll see. Now, this Thought-Knot Seer, in my opinion, takes the wrong card. He's scared of the Moon effect. He goes after the Magus. He really should have maybe considered taking Bridge, and you'll see why in a minute here. Have the other line. We did, in fact, bounce Lab Maniac, which was much cooler. Yeah, Mixon. It's fine. Both of which would have won the match. Like, we had the match on lock. There were multiple ways that we could have gotten there. I just get excited about this deck. I'm sorry, guys. If some of you guys don't think I'm just being genuine and being genuinely excited by this deck, I'm genuinely excited. Honestly, the deck could be losing. We could have not an amazing record and I'd still be enjoying it, but the fact that we also have an amazing record is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, guys. It is mind-blowing. The Silver Gills did a lot of work. Yeah, we have enough enablers for the Silver Gills, believe it or not. Even though we're not merfolk, we're wizards. We actually have enough enablers. We're running 3 Harbingers, 4 Silver Gills, 4 Aether Vials, 3 Master of Waves. And I think that's it. Oh, the three Vidalcan Ether Mages will let you find a merfolk if you don't have one in hand, allowing you to cast the Adept. Vapor Snag has been way better than the Bolts. Yes, they have. They've actually added a lot to the deck. I've been impressed. And we're at 5, right? We should lose to this Eldrazi player, right? Well, we lead with Blood Moon, turning off the counterspell, then we stick the Bridge. And now things get interesting, Mr. Eldrazi. Why not play Bridge? Because he's holding a counterspell, Magus. He's holding a counterspell. The reason he went for exactly... Hang on, Magus, you missed it. Magus, you missed the play. So, Magus, rewind. Let me pause it. So, he went Endless One, but held up Basic Island. That says that he has the one of... Or they sometimes run 2 of it. He has it's that really bad Force Spike, but if there's a Power 4 creature... It would hard counter a Blood Moon or a Bridge. Can't remember, it's a silly card, but it's good in the deck. Anyway, he has that counter spell, and we play around it by leading Blood Moon, then slamming Bridge. Thank you, Irish. Stubborn. Sorry, my uptime's ridiculous, so... Yeah, we've been at this for almost 7 hours. Whew. Alright, so he sowers, that's fine. Yeah, they run some number of Stubborns. Torres says, why no Lighthouse? Oh, there's a Blood Moon on the table. You're fine, Trills, though. The board state's getting pretty complicated. It's really okay. But yeah, there's a Blood Moon, so we can't Lighthouse. We can't even use the Mutavault, you know, etc. How's it going, Ben? How's it going, friend? Anyway, so we are bouncing Silvergill Adept, and now you see the draw engine really like... when we sit under Bridge, we don't sit under Bridge. I'm proactively now looking for the kill. And we're going to keep Vidalcan masterminding the Silvergill back to the hand, recasting the Silvergill every turn, drawing cards, drawing cards, drawing cards, until we find Master Waves go wide, then we'll bounce Ensnaring Bridge and kill him. Just watch closely. And no, we don't go to time this match. In fact... I think at this point we're only a couple minutes behind, yeah. So we keep up. He's just playing creatures, that's fine. It's fine, Eldrazi. Play some creatures. So we actually draw the one of Profaner of the Dead, which is interesting. We end up doing some interesting things with said Profaner of the Dead, right? We play the backup Blood Moon, that's fine. You gotta keep your hand size low to make sure that we're not getting hit by the 2-1 flyers. So we bounce that, and I try to get him to replay it for a really big amount, and he doesn't. He just plays it as a 6-6. That's fine. I think what happens is that breaks the match is we find the tutor, actually. I think that's what happens is we find the tutor. Yep, there it is. There's the Ether Mage. So we Ether Mage for Sower. We Sower one of his Oblivion Sowers, right? We Sower of Temptation the Oblivion Sower. We take it, and then that's actually what we're going to exploit. The exploit's going to bounce his entire board, and we kill him. And it's hilarious. I think we... No, we let that resolve. We could have countered it, though. We have the Prodigy. We actually are missing the Glen, but we at least have Prodigy on the table. I think we do counter something at some point. But it is a lot of fun, guys. Thanks to everybody who helped us build this. This is not... I mean, I may have had the initial concept. I remember we do have to counter the Thought Not Seer, which we do. We spend a Silver Gill. Yeah, we counter that. This was not just my deck. You guys helped. Card Hoarder helped by sponsoring us. You guys helped so much with this deck, with your support, either financially supporting the deck for the Blood Moons and the Bridges, or helping us to playtest the deck, or giving advice and ideas for brewing the deck. So this is our deck. This is not my deck. This is our deck. Sower the Sower. Right, everything except the Sower. We bounce. Yep, and he's dead. Yep. So that was game one. Now, is he a little more prepared for us game two? I bet some of you guys are wondering. Is he a little more prepared? The Eldrazi player. Well, no, he's not. We take him down again, so this one's a little faster. Game one was pretty grindy, I'll admit. Game two, he scooped to the bridge a little sooner, I think. But he did have to see what we were going to do to him game one. So the bomb, there was a misclick this game. Misclick, misplay. Same difference on Magic Online, unfortunately. So we, if I recall, we bounced the Ratchet Bomb with the Venser. When it came back down, I meant to Glen, but we don't Glen it, unfortunately. But we still win the match. And that's credence, though, to the deck, and that's a good learning experience, because if a deck is powerful enough that it can still take a match, despite a misplay occurring, or misclick, for that matter, something goes wrong. Can the deck recover? Can your deck recover from either you making a mistake, or you're playing on Magic Online and your finger slips, you misclick, something goes wrong? That's credence to this deck. I'm drunk and lost. What's up, Fungal? What's up, Landon? Anyway, so Smasher comes, and it looks like we're in trouble, right? We have to do some awkward blocking. We block the Smasher, and he's on one card at this point. So where do we go from here? We master... No, I Silver Gill. And we're like, do we want a Venser? Do we want a Venser? We're not sure if we want a Venser. I think I do ultimately end step the Venser. No, I think I decide against it. Play another Cabinet of Souls on Wizards. You can name Merfolk to mess people up. Some people will think you're just some sort of Merfolk splashing red. It depends on the matchup if you want to do something like that. Usually you just 99% of the time just name Wizards if you're running the Cabinet of Souls. So he Sowers. That's fine. Ben asks, are we going to do the blue-white version? We might, Ben. I think if there's less Eldrazi, we don't have to run the Blood Moon variant or the Magus of the Moon variant. We could go to maybe a Meddling Mage build. And there's some other white wizards that might be cool. Although I will miss the Staticaster. That's one of the red wizards that I'd like to keep. So this is where the misplay happens. We bounce, and then unfortunately, when he recasts it, I misclick, and he gets back on the table, and we're like, crap, well, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to get around this? I think it's really important to realize in Magic, like, if you can